So let's talk about metadata for a minute.
Sure.
You and I were talking the other day about people doing something like leaving a comma out or an apostrophe or a period or a digit. Just the tiniest little thing can make a world of difference about finding you, finding their music being found, their music being registered properly, their name making it to the all important cue sheet so they get paid. Fill them in about, back me up on that.
Well, yeah, so it is absolutely true. So every digit, every letter, every comma, dash, everything matters. And I've said to many writers, think of it as a credit card. It's credit card information. One digit off, and your transaction doesn't happen. You don't get whatever the heck you were buying. It doesn't go through. It doesn't get to your. Imagine your bank statement. If you were putting deposits of money, and your account number was off by one digit, that money doesn't go into your account. And this is the same thing that happens when it comes to song titles, when it comes to authorship, writers. I mean, there are a lot of writers with PKAs, professionally known as, which is fine, but I try and encourage people, know who you are professionally and stick with it. Don't be changing things, adding a period here, adding a dash there, that maybe wasn't in a prior version of something that you released. Try and decide who you are, how you want to be known professionally out in the industry, and don't change it. Or if you do, make sure everybody out there knows that it got changed, because otherwise you're losing money.
Yeah. And, it's easy to forget that stuff. Look, I don't remember when I signed my name, like on a tax return. Did I do it with my middle initial or did I not? What's on my driver's license? What's on my passport? We all forget that stuff. So if you want to get paid, be really careful to make sure that there's consistency there.
It's like, John is not Jonathan.
Right.
Robert and Bob. And, there's just so many variations on a theme, and it's fine. It's fine to have nicknames. It's fine to shorten things. Just make sure that's clear with your PRO. Make sure it's clear with your publisher. I mean, with all of my agreements, when I'm talking to a writer, we're emailing back and forth, they may be calling themselves John, but then I dig deeper and go, how are you listed with your PRO? And they may say Jonathan, which there's a handful of ways of spelling Jonathan. So then I need to know, how do you spell that? And if the more you assume, the more chances there's going to be error and you're going to lose money. So try and dot your I's and cross your T's. I mean, I know it's just one more thing to think about, but if you're in the business to make a buck, you could be losing money if you don't.